Doesn't have anything to work with there, but he's somehow kept the ball. Incredible feat by Mohamed Salah, and he goes on! Oh my word! You will never see a better goal in such a game!
Hey guys, and welcome back to Big Balls and Bad Calls. You're here with your hosts, Manny and Emil. First and foremost, we'd like to issue an apology for our lack of consistency as of recent. We know we missed a review video and we're a little late on the preview video. Although we're coming off the international break, guys, and we're going to tidy things up here. So, today we're going to be giving you our English Premier League Match Week 8 preview. We're going to go over all the games that are happening this weekend and what we expect from them, as well as a bunch of the bets we'll be willing to take and offer up to you guys. So, without wasting any more time, Watford versus Liverpool.
Well, Claudio Ranieri is appointed as the new manager.
Sorry, Claudio.
No Fabinho, no Alisson, no problemo. Liverpool
I agree.
dub.
I think it's a very tough first game for any manager. Watford, for me, they're still figuring out a lot of things. So I don't see this going any other way than a Liverpool W. They're going to ride into Vicarage Road and they're going to take what they want. The gold, their wives, their slaves, all of it.
And here's a video of how Klopp will be feeling. Right after the game.
And next we've got Southampton versus Leeds.
This is a tough one. Leeds coming off that win, but I'm not convinced whatsoever of them.
No, and the win came against Watford.
Exactly.
Who's in shambles. I don't see much coming from Leeds, although I don't really see too much coming from Southampton either. I know they've had a couple of weird results. They've managed to keep us quite quiet, but it hasn't really shown much for them in terms of the table. They're still behind Leeds.
But
I think
home.
I still like Leeds in this one. I don't know.
So
as a unit.
We're going head to head then.
Head to head, so we know this one will probably be a draw. But yeah, I back Leeds. I think they got to carry through with the momentum.
At home.
No, Leeds, boys. Norwich versus Brighton.
I got to go the Magic Man and the boys. Graham Potter.
My goodness. I think Norwich is a bunch of bums. Uncle
bottom
Weasley
feeders.
is having tea with the top six. He looks like a dirty little prick. He's riding this magical
They don't
wave.
want him there, but he's still showing up.
I'm worried Brighton on the road won't be able to find the back of the net. However, Norwich is a shit side, so I'm still going with Brighton. I think Ron Weasley's uncle gets it done again. Graham Potter and Brighton will win. Villa versus Wolves.
Wolves coming off that W versus the richest club now in the world, Newcastle.
That is true.
I still like Wolves.
So I
like Wolves here.
reading that Bailly and Traore have also both been ruled out
I like it even more
for Villa.
Yeah.
So I liked Wolves before as well. I like Wolves even more after that news. I take Wolves to get the W. They've been a very dangerous team, and I expect them to keep on getting better and better. Also, they got that big Hwang. Yeah, he's saucy. And man, remember when we were making ultimate teams on FIFA and I picked him? And you're like, who is this guy? And that was a while back. And now that he's in the Prem, he's got lots on show. These Asian guys coming to the Prem and just putting their fucking lives on the line.
You tell them to run 170 yards, they'll run 170
Tommy
yards.
Yasu, he's there now. Son paved the way. He was the original pioneer. But anyway, so Wolves W.
Yeah, Wolves W for sure.
Okay, we agree there. Leicester versus United. Leicester sucks.
Both of these teams suck.
No, okay. United, I expect a lot from. They've had some weird times there, but Cristiano Ronaldo's in the form of his life.
Yeah, and watch, he's probably not going to start.
Smashing records, kicking ass. He'll start. Leicester, they gave up a 2-0 lead to Crystal Palace. And I don't mean to knock Palace. Palace is actually turning it up. They're showing that they can be competitive in games. But Leicester, come on, guys. You are not the team that you were. You're a shell of what you once were.
If that.
So for that reason, I got to go United.
I'm going draw. I like United too much on paper, but fuck, they're fucking boring, flat. All he needs to get out. I'm tired of this. Bring on Ronaldo when he's on fire, or like I don't know. I don't like
This guy makes some questionable decisions. I think after the international break and a reset, though, United's just going to come out here and deal with Leicester. Leicester has been so short of impressive for me this season. I can't back these guys. City versus Burnley. Rest in peace, Burnley.
5-0 City, halftime, full-time City.
Halftime, full-time City. I agree. City's starting to bang again.
City
They're going to
scored
want
2 or more goals.
take what you want, take what you will. So we don't need to say too much on that one. Big mismatch here.
I can't see any possible way Burnley doesn't come out of there without their bottoms red.
I think Burnley is going to spend most of the season trying to claw their way up.
Yeah.
Just out of a
Get
hole.
knocked.
Anyway, Brentford versus Chelsea. Okay, so this one is very, very weird. I don't want to doubt Brentford anymore at all. I've always liked Brentford as well. But they're running riot up here in the top tier.
It's
Okay?
getting fucked.
They beat Arsenal, who isn't really a top team, but they beat Arsenal. That's a huge result
Tied
on
Liverpool.
your Premier League start. Tied Liverpool.
What?
And in circumstances that are difficult for the best teams in the
Scored
world to
3.
overcome. So they keep going down. Chelsea's a super quality, but I don't know. I feel like Brentford right now, they're kind of like a disobedient child running through a candy store, taking what they want, and nobody really has set them straight. And I think this is the perfect opportunity for Chelsea to show their
Who the
class.
big boys are.
And don't get me wrong, if Brentford comes out here swinging and they manage to pull some points from Chelsea, I'll be utterly impressed. And if they continue on that run of form against top teams, then my goodness, they could be a riot this season. They already have caused quite the stir.
They're turning heads.
That being said, Chelsea W.
Yeah. Chelsea dub.
I think Chelsea's going to just get back to these killer ways, picking up the dubs everywhere they go. Everton versus West Ham.
I just see a draw written all over this. I don't know what it is. Other than Antonio maybe might nick it for him. I just see a draw.
I don't know, man. West Ham, they just look fresh in every game. Like, watching them play, they're just
But Everton
bombing.
haven't been bad either.
Everton has not been bad. I think the lack of threat up front is what is going to be the difference. Like, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison, both still questionable, even if they made their return after being absent for the period of time that they have. It's a very difficult game to come back to because West Ham, that starting 11, they'll work.
Yeah.
I back West Ham. W.
I'm going draw.
Okay, so we disagree there. There are some spicy odds this weekend, too. It is insane because the games are quite tough. Newcastle versus Tottenham. There is a lot of excitement in the tune.
Newcastle is booming.
They are the richest club in the
World
world.
Trust Fund.
And it's always been a big club, so I could see them really growing into something
Finally,
special here.
Maxi Men can play alongside top players.
Richest club and not by like small margins either. They are.
They're already linked to some big signings. We'll see what happens.
Soaring, but hopefully money can buy them happiness. Tottenham.
Holy, they've been shite. Should have sold Kane to City.
I really want Nuno to do well there, but I also hate the group of players at Tottenham. So
toxic.
I'm totally okay with the idea of them struggling and watching them week in, week out. To be completely honest with you, I'm going to Newcastle W at home. All the excitement going on in Newcastle. Tottenham is shit. They won their last game, yes, but they have not convinced me of anything this season.
So I have written down Tottenham. I think
The bandwagon's leaving.
Double chances.
It's
draw,
leaving.
Draw or Tottenham.
Newcastle. That back line, against Maximin, Harry Kane, this could be a big game for them to come back, so he'll probably be useless.
He'll be gone.
Sorry, Tottenham. I'm going Newcastle. What do we got? What are you saying?
I'm going to. I gotta go Tottenham.
You gonna stick with your guns, eh?
Sticking Tottenham.
Head to head on that one. It's a big call. Don't get me wrong. Everything says Tottenham should win, but not gonna happen. Arsenal versus Palace, London derby at Emirates.
Vieira coming again. Vieira knows the Emirates.
He does, or does he? He played more at Highbury, really, but nice try. New era. Arsenal W. I think with everybody that we have back, the team's starting to click a little bit. Didn't get the result we wanted in the last one, although we had our chances. I'm getting sick of saying that too, by the way. But Arsenal, I think we have a lot to show, and I think Palace is not quite up to snuff with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna back Arsenal. I
I'll
think
be-
you guys should get it done.
I'll be disappointed with anything other than 3 points. I really will.
Yeah,
I know it'll be a competitive one too, but come on, boys, let's get it together. We're lagging behind, way behind. On to the final 5. So we've got our lock of the weekend, the value bet, the double doozy, the triple threat, and the big balls call. We'll also be throwing a nice little specialty bonus. Manny and I are gonna perform a syndicate bet. We're gonna start with $100, we'll say.
Yeah,
We'll do $100. Fuck it. So we'll do $100 on it, and we're gonna take it every week, guys. See how far we can carry this on. Starting with a nice safe one for the weekend at even odds, but we'll get there. So lock of the weekend.
City halftime, full time. You're gonna blast them.
I took City halftime full time as my lock of the weekend as well. I
-200.
just think Burnley is not going to be able to touch these guys. They'll be lucky if they don't let 3 or 4 in.
Yeah.
Value bet.
Go my boys, Liverpool halftime, full time with Brighton plus 320 odds.
Ooh, with Brighton?
With Brighton.
That's a
I
spicy
agree.
one. And you know what? I think Brighton will win that as well, so I think it's a good bet. My value bet's going to be just West Ham, straight up. I think they'll beat Everton.
Good odds.
Plus 180, so almost 2-1. West Ham's a very good team to bet on. They have been for me this season so far, and I think it's going to continue that way. Those guys are clicking and banging. Double doozy.
I got Chelsea and Arsenal, the London clubs, straight up.
Those are 2 London derbies. You're picking the tough ones here,
Yeah.
eh? What do you get on that?
Plus 220.
Not bad, not bad. I'm going to take City halftime, full-time again, play it a little safe, and I'm going to pair that with Arsenal, and that's going to get you plus 145. So just shy of 2-1. I like that one. Triple threat.
I'm pairing them kind of the same here, but I got faith in my picks. Liverpool halftime, full time. City halftime, full time. Southampton at home, 6-1 plus 600 odds.
That's tough. But again, a lot of the games are tough this weekend, and that's
gotta
why
be
the
on
odds
the right
have been
side.
listed to positive. I'm going to go with Brighton, United, and Liverpool, all just to win. Straight up. And that's going to give you 5-1, just short. So that's a pretty spicy one as well. Last but not least, the big balls call.
I'm going for broke here. Brighton, Chelsea, Liverpool, all straight up with City halftime, full time, and Southampton plus 1451.
That's a lot of games too, eh? 5. I played a weird one this week. It's something we don't typically do. We're mainly just results, but my big balls call is going to be Manchester City to win halftime, full time. I'm going to pair that with Watford versus Liverpool to have 3 or more goals. Leicester versus United to have 3 or more goals. And Everton versus West Ham to have 3 or more goals. And you get that at 7-1, guys.
Want to shoot
So
at
I'm
it.
hoping for a lot of goals. That's 3 games with 3 or more goals. And City halftime, full time. So now we're moving on to the bonus. This little train thing we're going to try.
Let's try it.
Starting with week 1 here on Matchweek 8 of the Premier League. $100. And we're going to place that down on Manchester City halftime, full time. Paired with Liverpool, full time. Could be crying the blues. Could be starting the trade. We'll see.
Go.
Plus
Get on with
104.
us.
So that's a little bit over even odds, guys. Until our next episode, we'll be going over the Matchweek 8 review. We'll be talking about all the bets that we placed as well as the results. Hopefully we got some right. We had a pretty shocking weekend, the last one before the international break, but it's time to bounce back. So check us out on Instagram, Big Balls, Bad Calls, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, guys.